Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ceylon Graphite's channel. Joining us, as always, CEO Donald Baxter. Welcome back, sir.
Thanks very much, Kyle. Good to be here.
Such a pleasure. So last time we talked a bit about your background and properties in Sri Lanka. Since then, you guys have had a lot of news releases coming out. And I want to start with some of the highlights with a significant breakthrough in the performance of its vein graphite anode material in coin cells for lithium-ion batteries, the primary market there. What does this mean exactly? It's a pretty long term there.
It is, and it's huge. I've done a lot of work in batteries in the past with flake graphite. So I was expecting good results with the vein, but I was blown away by how good these were. So we have taken our baseline battery with our vein graphite, and it's gone well past the theoretical upper limit of flake graphite. So we've just shown how good vein graphite is in a battery, in the anode. And we micronized it, spheronized it, it was purified, coated in a normal way we would do with a flake. I've done before with flake graphite, but I was blown away by the results. So our baseline result is 382 milliamp hours per gram, which most people may not understand, but in relative terms, the upper limit for flake is 372. So we're well above that. And typically results you're going to get in the 360s for a normal good result for flake graphite. The majority of the material used will still be flake, but now we're showing we've got this superior product. And our biggest task is to show how much we can make of this stuff. So vein graphite has traditionally been a low, low on the production rate. But with our multiple mines in Sri Lanka, we want to show that we can do 50,000-60,000 tons a year between our multiple mines. And ultimately, I think once the OEMs see these results, and up until now in our discussions with OEMs, we haven't had this data. Now we have the data, and it's just the start. So I'm hoping to have, in the next few weeks, we'll have the next result. We have batteries running right now, full cells. We have silicon enhanced. And I think the wave of the future is going to be silicon enhanced. So if our baseline is this good, I can hardly wait to see what our silicon enhanced is going to look like.
Yeah, that's great news. Just a bit of a segue question here on top of that, because you guys are kind of based in Sri Lanka.
Yes.
When it comes to kind of exporting this material, when you're talking about the OEMs, what kind of markets are you guys trying to hit? Do you have like global exporting that you're capable to, or is there any particular markets near that area that you guys are chasing after?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that, most graphites are from away, let's say. So there is some potential production out of, Mozambique and Tanzania, Madagascar. The Canadian mines are a bit behind, but they're a little more higher cost, but they'll still be coming on stream too. So coming from Sri Lanka is not a real big step. Sri Lanka has historically been a very large graphite producer. So we're looking to restore that in its need. Our battery work we're doing right now is all in the UK. So our base, we have Ceylon Graphite Technologies UK, which is registered there. We're actually just setting up more of some facilities around the Warwick Innovation Center in Coventry. So we do have a UK presence, and that's where we're going to focus most of our manufacturing, basically as we develop and increase our capacity. We think we'll have a large footprint in the UK for our secondary processing, and ultimately, hopefully dealing with companies like British Volt and whatnot, who are looking to establish their battery presence in the UK. So I think our multi-country strategy is pretty versatile, and we also should have, and we may have some secondary processing within Sri Lanka as well. Sri Lanka is pretty, in my meetings with some of the higher ups, the chairman of the Bureau of Mines, they're quite eager to have more done there, even right up to making batteries. So they're pretty eager. When I say, we're going to try to, 20, 30, 40 mines, the chairman says, why not 400? So, it's one of those things where, at one point, Sri Lanka had 3,000 mines. So it's not outlandish to think that way. So this is a worldwide phenomenon as far as this electric push to batteries. So Sri Lanka is looking to restore some of its former glory in this space. So I think it bodes well for what we're doing.
I would totally agree. I think people are underestimating how fast batteries are pushing with lithium and stuff, considering China's largest battery producer, stating by 2025 will be into shortage range. So I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And just on that note, I think I just got the updated chart from Benchmark, and I was showing up until last week of the charts we were using 3 million tons demand by 2030. That's now 4 million tons.
Yeah.
So it gets better and better.
It's coming like a freight train, definitely.
Absolutely.
So just to shift focus a little bit here, do you mind
Sure.
kind of just touching base on your interim financials? I don't know if there's anything you can highlight based on that interim statement. I noticed you guys had 5 million in assets, 3.2 million in liabilities, and almost 1.4 million in cash. Is there any insights you can offer here?
I think no. First of all, it just took a little bit of time to get those financials done. Unfortunately, during the summer, that was some of my news releases on our extension to file, just simply because of COVID situation in Sri Lanka. So took a bit longer than I would have liked. But yeah, no, we have. That's the thing, is this is a producing company. We have assets, mines. It's not about having a deposit somewhere, moose pasture, where we've got a resource under the ground that we need to raise $150 million. My guys in Sri Lanka are back in the mines. The COVID lockdown just ended. We're back sinking the shaft, or not sinking the shaft, deepening the shaft, getting down into the heavier or the larger vein structures. So our assets are in full swing here.
That's great to hear, Donald. I appreciate your time today.
Okay, excellent. Kyle, pleasure talking. I look forward to next week.
Awesome insights. Stay cool, stay awesome, everyone, and we'll catch you in the next one.